Hey, bricks and mortar retailer. Right now, probably sitting in your stockroom, there's about 40 grand that you can't even see. It's not in your bank account. It's not on your profit and loss statement. It's just sitting there on a shelf, gathering dust and going nowhere. And most retailers walk past it every single day. Hey guys and gals, my name is Alvin and I am the bricks and mortar retail business coach. I used to run large retail pharmacies for over 16 years. I bought and sold many. And I can tell you, I've stood in that exact same stock room looking at stock I knew deep down that wasn't moving, and I knew it. And I didn't do anything about it for way longer than I should have. I mean, my team members were all walking past it, my retail managers were looking at it, but there was nothing actually being done. And so here's the thing, I get it. In the beginning, I was the same. Most of us retailers are running around like headless chickens, busy, genuinely busy. Sales look fine on the surface, but the bank account tells a totally different story. And I want to be really clear about something. This isn't because you're bad at this. It's not a you problem. It's essentially a basics problem, right? I don't think you went to retail business school. I certainly didn't, man. I studied as a pharmacist, and many of us who own retail stores come from some other background. So unless you've used a coach or a consultant, no one's ever sat you down and taught you this stuff properly. And, we just learned it. So learned about all this excess stock just by getting burned. And the natural response to this is to bury your head in the sand, right? Because you're so busy working in your business and you don't have the time nor the systems to look closely at your aged stock. Because, if you don't look, you don't have to deal with it. And that's not a character flaw, that's just being human. It's also a default setting that we need to break. So, see this. See if we can get this next slide up. 40K. Yeah, here we go. Awesome. Good. So let's land on this number, right? Where did I get $40,000 from? Well, from working with retail store owners, I have been over the past 5 years. That's roughly what I found that most retailers doing $1 million plus in revenue have sitting in stock that isn't moving. And here's the reframe I want you to walk away with today. If your cash is tight, despite having solid sales, that's not a revenue problem. It's a visibility problem. You don't have a sales problem. You have I can't actually see what's happening in my business problem. And there's an old line that I keep coming back to. I can't remember who said it, but they said, you can't fix what you can't see. Sounds simple. I mean, it is simple, but almost nobody actually applies it. I'm sure you've read it in perhaps The E-Myth or something like that by Michael Gerber. So this is one of the 5 places cash quietly leaks out of a retail business, and it reeks as well. So today I'm going deep in just one of them, and that is inventory, because if you can nail this one, you free up real money real fast. So 120 days. I want to ask you something. And I want you to actually answer it in your head and not just nod along, or maybe answer in the comments below. Do you know right now, today, exactly in this moment, how much stock is older than 120 days in your store? Not roughly, not I think so, but exactly. So this is the thing, most retail store owners, they're probably saying roughly or not really sure. And that's not a failure on your part. That's just the leak talking. And that uncertainty is the actual problem that is showing up in real time. And so here's the good news, right? This is genuinely easy to check. Pull your age stock report from your point of sale system. I know you've got a point of sale system. I know your point of sale system does have this particular function. You're just not using it. So sort it by last sold date, takes 10 minutes. This report will show you in black and white exactly what is sitting there and not moving. Why 120 days? Well, I worked with a retailer in Manchester in UK, and her name was Sarah. She had a boutique. She had close to about £120,000 in dead stock. This is like dead clothes, which she hadn't looked at properly in a year. We cleared it, and within 12 weeks, she had over £8,000 a month in extra cash flow. Same business, same customers, just different visibility. That's why I created this cash leak scorecard, which helps you determine all of these things in under 15 minutes, helps you determine all this extra cash that you have in your business by looking at 5 areas and including inventory. So you can score yourself and figure out exactly where you need to focus first. The link's in the description if you want to run your own numbers. Look in the comment section, sorry, in the description of the video. So here's the first move that we need to do is identify. So you need to pull that age stock report, not once, not when you remember, but you need to make it as part of your process to do every single month. Same day, same routine. This becomes the foundation that everything else sits on. When you get good at this, this is something that you need to offload or assign to your retail manager, and it's something that you need to do every week. So when your store is finally firing on all cylinders and you want to leverage yourself out of the day-to-day, this is something that, as I said, you need to do weekly. But for the moment, let's just start with monthly, and not just whenever, because whenever never gets done, right? You need to schedule it, put it in the diary, and make sure that it gets done. And, because as you know, dead stock doesn't announce itself. It just quietly accumulates when you're busy running around on the floor. And a monthly check is what catches it early before it becomes a $40,000 problem instead of a $4,000 one. So you need to make sure that you've got this process and you're constantly identifying continuous dead stock. So let's talk about how you want to clear it, right? So you know what's dead, and the next thing you need to do is you need to do something about it. And I want to be really specific here, and this is not about slashing everything to 50% off in a blind panic. That's not a system, that's a fire sale. And there is a certain place and time for a fire sale. But if you want to be strategic, you need to actually create a system that works, that is planned, that is tiered into markdowns. So stock that's 120 days old gets one discount level. Then stock that gets 180 days gets pushed harder. Stock that's been sitting for a year, that's getting cleared full stop, because it's costing you more to store than it is worth on the shelf. And you could be reusing that money. This is that cash conversion cycle, which I've spoken to you about a lot, that most retailers forget. They're so emotionally attached because they spent this money, the stock sitting on the shelf, whereas they don't realize they could just slash, burn, take the loss, use that cash and reinvent into more stock. So it's something you need to think about. And so the goal isn't to make it all disappear overnight. The goal is to turn back cash into a predictable schedule. And so one of the ways that we can start to prevent this is to start to get a little bit more disciplined into preventing these 120 days worth of dead stock. And that's by reinvesting. So whenever cash you free up from clearing dead stock, that goes straight back into product that's actually moving, not just topping up the same lines out of habit that is sitting in the back there, that is collecting dust. So how do you actually know what's moving? Hopefully you've got a system in place. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you know what stock is actually moving within your store? Have you got a system for that? And actually that brings me to something bigger, because most retailers reorder based on one thing only, sales history. Well, it sold really well last month, let's order more. But I mean, that's good, but you need to get a lot more sophisticated, because sales history doesn't tell you anything about margin. It doesn't tell you anything about the cash impact. You can have a product flying off the shelf that's barely making you any money. I'm sure you've seen this. And think about what your grandpa did running his old shop back in the day, right? He knew his shelves by feel, what moved, what didn't, what actually paid the bills. So we need a modern version of that instinct, that numbers version we need to sort of develop and create. So here's a question for you to sit with. When you're reordering, or when your retail manager or whoever does the ordering in your store, when they're reordering, Are you actually reviewing that against margin, or are you just refilling what's sold? So that's the rule of three, right? Is to identify, clear, and reorder all very smartly. And here's my one piece of advice. Don't try and fix all three on a Monday morning. Retailers make this mistake, especially when they come on board to my program. They try and do everything all at once. You need to pick whichever one of those three that you're weakest at and double down on just that one first. So it needs to be you need to be strategic. You can't do everything at once because you need to track and measure and see what's working and just start with one strategy at a time. So inventory is just one leak. There's four more sitting underneath most retail businesses, right? There's margins, expenses, supplier terms, visibility. And most of us are leaking in more than one of these without even realizing it. And so that's why I built the Retail Cash Leak Scorecard. It's 15 honest questions, which takes about 15 minutes of your time, and you'll know exactly which of these 5 areas is costing you the most right now. There's no guessing, no hoping. You're just knowing. The link's below in the description of the video. This Cash Leak Scorecard I designed specifically because a lot of you guys are overwhelmed. You're working in the business. You don't have time to do all this other stuff. And I specifically designed it so it can be done in 15 minutes so you can get maximum value out of it. Not only that, you can get maximum implementation from doing a short quiz within your business and really understanding where the leaks are. In the next video, I'm going to be going over margins, why you can't be doing great sales and still be cash tight every single month. So make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, check the link to download the Cash Leak Scorecard in the video description. And cool bananas, I will see you in the next video.